Well, in terms of moving all needles, I'm not sure too many guys do it better than former UFC Bantamweight champion Cody Garbrandt. Certainly has fallen on some hard times recently, but skill for skill, still one of the best guys in this division.
He's one of the best guys in the division, and you feel it. I called this fight down in Los Angeles, and you can feel that little something extra in the air as Garbrandt makes that walk to the octagon. This is a kid that was a state champion in wrestling as a freshman, second as a sophomore, and then didn't wrestle anymore because he wanted to focus on boxing. A A-plus athlete who has done it all in all sports and has the mental ability and the physical ability to once again compete for a UFC title.
Some will knock his fighting style when the going gets a little bit tough, but he is as exciting as any bantamweight in the world and looking to prove again that he is among this division's elite. Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. Our tale of the tape for this Bantamweight Championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Cody No Love Garbrandt. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Merab, the Machine, Dvalishvili! You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
Well, Happy New Year, everybody out there. I know January 1st synonymous with college football for a lot of people, but you remember UFC 125, Frankie Edgar, Gray Maynard. Not every day we get to trot it out on January 1. It's good to be here.
You want to start the new year off with a blast. It started with the UFC. Happy New Year's, everybody. Oh, that one landed, yep. Those are the body kicks that'll crumble you.
Oh, just missed on the overhand right.
Shot a double leg.
Oh, crowd really enjoyed that one. What goes up must come down. Man, I mean, what would that do to me? I'd be out like half a year, bro.
You'd be done, John. You would not be calling fights. You would not be working anymore. Your back would be out. But people get mad when somebody wrestles too much, but they always enjoy slams like that.
Nice straight there by Dvalishvili. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Nice crack there. Double leg. Stuffed.
Oh, big elbow.
Immediately gets the underhook. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Swing and a miss by Dvalishvili. Nice connection with the punch in the clinch. Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. He's got to be careful here.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Garbrandt. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position. All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one. Let's see if he can finish. Just out of range with that left hook. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Oh, and he defends another takedown there, so it looked like a pretty good entry, but once again, unable to get him down.
Great balance, great awareness, moved the head back inside, turned that double into a single, sprawled, and got away from his opponent. Great job. Another big takedown.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, side control now. Lands the ground and pound strike here. Oh, great reversal to top position by Dvalishvili. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Garbrandt's eye appears to be closing up by the second.
He's in the mount.
Relentless pressure from the top by Dvalishvili. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Oh, nice hammer fist there by Dvalishvili. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. Is that a huge strike right there? I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh, nice level change.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting. Oh! He's wobbling now.
Nice punch there by Garbrandt. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And they separate after exiting the clinch. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Back and forth we go. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
All right, just like we saw in the previous round, the takedown is there at will. He actually wanted a side wager with you on over 10 takedowns tonight. You wouldn't take the bait, and perhaps it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's such a high number. So while it seems tempting, you got to turn away from it. Hey, a bet's only a bet because they know they also have the ability to win. Sorry. This guy knew that he would be able to secure takedowns and takedowns in bunches, and that is exactly what he's showing us tonight.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Dvalishvili, grounded pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Oh, he landed a near-perfect knee strike there. Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially, just the way he drew it up, it's been a striking point.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan.
Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Another takedown land.
Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
Under 90 seconds to go. Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice, a single leg takedown, and he's secured it, and he's doing it and scored it over and over.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, until his opponent adjusts, you might as well keep a huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Nice transition. It's hard to watch him target that same area, and every time he lands, the swelling gets worse.
Final seconds here. Garbrandt gets back up again. Nicely done.
His double leg shot.
Oh, slams him down with authority, DC. Now we'll see what he can do with it, but certainly an impactful moment in the round.
He slams him down with so much conviction, and nothing is more discouraging for your opponent than being lifted up off of his feet and then slammed back down to the mat.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Takedown defense holds up. Uppercut lands. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are gonna count. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Nice block. Punch went nowhere. He's gonna try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, perfect entry to slam him down. Garbrandt's eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital. Dvalishvili's in half guard.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Nice defense here. Single leg takedown attempt will not materialize.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Garbrandt gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, nicely done defensively to avoid the double leg takedown there. Effective jab there by Cody Garbrandt.
Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch.
Well, he just missed on another strike there. He has not been efficient with his attack here tonight, and offensively, I think his approach leaving a lot to be desired. Gotta figure out a way to Dvalishvili gets the double leg takedown. How good was that? Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, going to town with the hammer fist here. Good work on the ground and pound by Dvalishvili.
He's doing a great job of recognizing that he's damaging his opponent and keeps going to that spot.
Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Now he's masterful from here.
Oh, he went to a single, switched to a high crotch, elbow deep, for a ride. What a high-impact takedown that was.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Dvalishvili. Nice elbow by him there from top position.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. Nice.
Oh, man. I mean, how much can one man take? He certainly doesn't look like he did when he walked out here just a few moments ago.
He's almost unrecognizable. He's been hit so many times in the face. The swelling started early. We spoke about trying to defend it. We spoke about making adjustments. He didn't, and now he finds himself here. Oh, he's hurt bad.
Dvalishvili's going for the leg. Might be a submission opportunity here.
Oh, he's advancing.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Dvalishvili. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. 1 minute now to go in the third. Garbrandt gets back up again.
Another big takedown.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Garbrandt. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Garbrandt's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Garbrandt gets up. He is back on the feet here. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. Catch your breath. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
All right, so his legendary chin holds up despite getting knocked down in that previous round. DC, take us through the highlight.
He's as tough as they come. There has not been a guy that can take shots like this. Most times the night would be over, and gladly over after you take a shot like this. But this man is just too tough. Some people say he's too tough for his own good. He would not agree with you. He wants to fight.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round to fight. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be there.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Garbrandt's overhand punch to the head looked good for a second, but ultimately that one gets blocked. Oh, and he continued. Quick entry to get in on a single.
That was a great single.
Oh!
Nice big takedown. What a technique. What a takedown. Great high-impact skill.
You could feel the canvas reverberating here at the broadcast.
I mean, right there. Boom, 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 boom. It's like me running anywhere, John.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. And he's tired too, John. You know, he's tired too. I know he goes hard. He doesn't show it. You know, it's like playing poker. But he's just as tired.
Fine. Stay relaxed. Breathe. Uppercuts, uppercuts, uppercuts.
Just misses with the right. Double leg. Oh, times another takedown. Nice shot there by Dvalishvili. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now. Oh, that's getting in deep now. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Quick level change. Oh!
Slams him on his back. What a takedown.
How's that feel to be on the wrong end of that?
Nah, I mean,
I knew that was coming. Dvalishvili's in half guard.
I've got to be careful there, yep.
Garbrandt gets back up again. Dvalishvili's torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black and blue. A definite bruise starting to form on that right side. Single leg takedown. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land in the top position.
And he's able to work his way back to his feet. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That's a way to leave an impression on the judges, and big picture, I think, could set him up for future success in the next round. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. Garbrandt's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. Establishing the jab here. Single leg takedown.
He's got to be careful here. Good jab there by the champion.
Garbrandt in half guard now. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Garbrandt's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that.
Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry, rotates the head outside to a high cross. Oh my God, he switched the lock to a high cross, rotated him and took him for a ride. That was a big takedown. Knee on belly.
Keep your top control and
Get the mount here.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish, or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up a punch. You got to just start letting everything fly.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Referee took a look at the ringside position after yet another blow hit right on that previously targeted spot. You got it, McKinney. He's out. Oh, great reversal to top position by Dvalishvili.
And now he's attempting to choke.
Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight.
This has got to be the end of the fight. It's over.
Oh, how'd he get out?
He pushed the elbow up, released the pressure, and turned his back down to the mat. Great job and great submission defense by this young man.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. All
right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot.
Setting up another submission.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
He's gonna work hard to try to get the finish.
Let's finish that arm triangle, go!
Ooh, it is tight now.
He's got the choke in.
Good work, guys. Come on.
That's tight. Oh, he got out!
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
And there it is! The winner by submission.
Oh, man.
Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call a shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 26 seconds of round number 5. For the winner by submission, and